doesn't end well for the superheroes.
That's true. In Marvel, it doesn't end that well. Somebody always bites or gets really badly hurt.
Wait till you see this next
Leaves
one.
a mark.
Everybody dies.
Dude.
Not everybody. No. Is that?
Hey, whatever.
Can we rewind that part?
Yeah, you'll cut that.
That's not.
Ooh, is there anybody in Infinity War you get to meet? You're excited to meet?
Am I in trouble?
A little.
Is Barry gonna be mad at me?
Dude, I just move on. I wouldn't try to like
No,
focus
so
on it.
what's that next question? No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would like to meet. It's really interesting because we should.
I get impulsive
It's
sometimes.
fine. You're good. Fine.
Waste their time. Gives them zero chance. At least I gave him a chance. What's up, dude?
Tyler, great joke for you. You are going to like this one.
I doubt it, but fire away.
Why can't Stevie Wonder read?
'Cause he's
it's
black.
because he's blind.
Shh.
The thing
Wait,
is,
do you edit your own videos?
Most of the time.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
most of the time. And
bananas.
if I can't, that's when I I offload it to someone.
So why waste your time editing it?
I think I always try to like innovate the game and like push it forward, and like I'm always thinking about how I can add in like more memes, sound effects,
Right.
crazy stuff.
Paul spends 8 hours a day filming, and he dictates notes to his UK-based editor who works while he sleeps.
300 Spartans, like, going like...
Like I'm always thinking about how I can add in like more memes.
300 Spartans, like...
Memes.
Of course, that is fucking child pornography. It's fucking wrong. You do not look at child pornography. Are we supposed to be sympathizing for those fucking pedophiles? Because poor guys, they cannot jerk off to little children. For a short amount of time, when things were extremely flirty between us, I didn't know she was 15. And when I learned she was not over the age of 18, when I learned she was 15,
So all these videos were chosen by our viewers who are hoping to break you. How does that impact this challenge for you?
I don't know. The kids know what's good these days. I don't know what makes me smile anymore. I've done YouTube for so long, I'm dead inside.
He hid in the pantry.
Oh, come on!
This one guy, about 6'4", skinhead, lanky guy, tattoos all over him. He says to me, Spence, come and get a photo, mate, like this, right? So I say, look, mate, I don't think you really want a photo. It's fine. Let's just watch the game. And he goes, no, mate, come and have a photo. When I say no to the photo a second time, he says, oh, you... For want of a better word, you're a fucking cunt, mate. Yeah. So I say, why are you saying that? And he goes, you're too big time, you can't have a photo of me. I said, no, of course I'd have a photo of you, mate, but you clearly don't want one based on what you just called me. You're trying to wind me up, you're trying to cause problems, I'm trying to stay out of trouble here. He was absolutely, and I'm happy to mug this guy off. If I knew him, I'd tell you his name. Because he absolutely turned to the point where he was holding my arm saying, mate, I'm so sorry, I'm really sorry if I offended you. And I'm like, I've apologised to my missus as well, because you've offended her. And he's like, I'm really sorry, your boyfriend's a nice guy, he's a great guy. I'm like, 5 seconds ago, you were calling me all these names under the sun. I wish I'd filmed that, because it is literally what I imagine a lot of these little scumbag guys who call people out would be like if you actually shouted to them in real life.
Mr. President, you have to go to a lunch with the French community in Sydney, who will be waiting for you with anticipation and joy, I know.
For the French gastronomy, the French winery, but I wanted to thank you for your welcome. Thank you and your delicious wife for your warm welcome. The perfect organization of this trip. Thanks to you, and thank you very much.
Amanon, say.
A high school student brings the two to court over a stolen wallet, and the defendant incriminates himself pretty much immediately.
Give me what was stolen?
My wallet.
What was in your wallet?
It was $50.
Okay.
My earpiece and a calculator.
There was no earpiece in the mail.
Out of all of you, alright? Don't stand there and try and give it to me, because you're all a bunch of mugs, right? I'm legend, right? And all habits.
you don't want to be a doctor in Colombia. It sucks. Like, you don't make any money, you work a lot, and you make like $1,000 a month, maybe less. It's very shitty. So I was like, no, hell no. So I married a Canadian, and I came to Canada. And then I divorced him. And here we are!
The so-called spokesmodel of the Heart Attack Grill, featured in a series of tongue-in-cheek commercials that have gone viral.
I'm at 570 pounds, 6'8", yeah, so.
We met Blair in January. Back then, he told us one of the perks of the job is eating free. Anyone who is over 350 pounds doesn't have to pay.
I'm big, you know what I mean? And so why not? I don't eat here every day, so why not have fun with it and go with it as long as I can?
Sadly, we now know how long that was. Blair died last week at the age of 29. His family says the cause of death was pneumonia.
I'm putting $500 on there being someone in this box, alright? Each and every one of you, $500. Oh my...
Zone. It's probably got a few times or something. Zone. Oh!
Oh, good try.
Oh, good try. Oh.
Replay if they do show us that. As we go on board now, he definitely touched the outside wall of Reservoir Bend. Doesn't look as though there's major damage to the car, but we'll keep you informed as to whether... Oh, no! Oh, mayhem! And there's millions and millions and millions of dollars of damage here at the mighty Macau. And that is one of the worst GT accidents.
Maybe I don't want to follow you. You hurt my feelings.
I'm back.
Hey, Angel.
When it's easily outgeared.
Our dog. Oh my God. We took our dog, like to the fish shop today because the dog loves just like going out and meeting new people. We constantly have to take him.
Segment, we're obviously talking about sprinters. Now tell me, what makes a great sprinter? I mean, we're talking fast muscle, twitch fibers, aren't we?
Yeah, certainly explosivity. That's what sprinting's all about. So a lot of that's genetically predetermined, of course.
And it's a natural thing, of course. I mean, I could work out all day, and obviously I'm an ex-athlete myself, but I'm never going to be.
Now, this just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. Okay.
Interested in that, sorry.
Do you know Pythagoras' theorem to the nearest 5 decimal places?
Do you?
What's your favourite colour?
Do you?
Colour.
Do you know the Pythagoras theorem to the
I do
nearest
actually,
5 decimal places?
3.147 is certainly the first 4 digits.
So,
That's mine, not Pythagoras' theorem. You knew that, didn't you, Hayley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just showed yourself up,
Yeah.
Morgan, on national TV.
You know what's happened to me? I've just been mugged up.
I'm this close to Drake. But instead of taking that moment to be like, Drake, can I get a picture? This is gonna prove all my haters wrong. I accepted that it already was done. As soon as Drake moves and makes eye contact with me and I stare at him, I see his second right-hand man and he nods at me like this. I walk out with him, I go, what's next? He goes, brother, take my number. I'll tell you all the details tomorrow. I did it. I was hyped.
So you didn't meet Drake, he just looked at you.
Why shouldn't I? We're gonna run right into the ball. Get out. Easy, Trey. Jerry. Jerry. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Does the Russian government have any compromising material on President Trump or his family?
Get hit by any of these comments at any points, there's only one thing and one thing only that you must do. You must commit suicide. Hopefully the YouTube bot doesn't misunderstand what I'm saying, and I finally figured out a way to express myself.
You're good? You're good? What are you doing with your shoe? What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, okay. Well, let's leave it like that. Hey, Andy. Yeah. 3-2, sleep. Relax, way down. Hi, Jonathan. 3-2. Relax, way back. Okay, let's change. Let's kick it up a notch.
Okay, let's.
I want to ask someone what they're experiencing. Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes.
Would you like to know what's going through their mind during that whole second? He's taking off the shoe. She's interrupting me. However, when I shake their hand, they won't be able to speak to me in English. They won't be able to speak at all in English. They'll only speak a language that does not exist. Okay? When I let go of their hand, they'll speak fine. No problem. But when I'm shaking their hand, they talk funny. By the way, Andy, when I ask you what your name is now Ron Burgundy. Whenever I ask you what your name is, you don't know why, but every time I ask you your name, you're Ron Burgundy. When I shake your hand, though, you talk in a funny language. Jennifer thinks it's hysterical, but yet it happens to her. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. Welcome back. Hi.
Hey.
How are you? Got any questions you want to ask them, or what's going on through their minds? And
how you guys feeling?
I'm still pretty relaxed.
Good. Yeah. Andy, thanks so much. By the way, how would you describe this to people listening and watching? How would you describe this?
It's really, it's good.
Okay. All right. Anyway, hi. How are you? And how do you spell your name for me? I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name earlier.
My name's Ron.
Ron, nice to meet you, Ron. I didn't catch your last name. What was your last name?
Burgundy.
Well, great.
He's not gonna cry the whole time.
We can put you on the next flight. What? We can put you on the next flight. No, I can't. I have to. Then you will sit with your name. What's your name? Right here. What's your name? Tabitha 9766. Thank you, Tabitha. You may not have a job tomorrow. I want this lady. No, I can't. I can't, Tabitha. I have to. I apologize. Please. I apologize. All right. I apologize. I have to do this. Thank you, Tabitha. You were screaming at the beginning. I'm not screaming. I'll be quiet now, please. Okay, I'm sorry. I was really stressed out.
Now Perez's name and image have been removed from the council's official website, and she's been placed on a leave of absence.
You may not have a job tomorrow.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have Sabrina here with me, and today we're going to be eating the Carolina Reaper pepper. Are you ready for this? I don't know, are you? Not at all.
This is not good. This is not fucking good.
Do not bully people.
Do not make fun of anyone. If it's your friend and you guys joke at each other back and forth, it's fine.
Do not pick on anyone. There's nothing funny about it.
If your friends are bullying someone, you should tell them to stop. And if you're the one bullying someone, then you need to just stop.
Die in a fucking fire, please.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
How are you not in fucking school? You kiss your mother with that mouth? It's called you kiss your mother with that fucking mouth? Huh? Huh? Because the fucking youth of society.
You shut up when I'm talking to you!
Leading on from that, guys, do I ever spend the first half an hour of a video saying, guys, make sure you go and follow my Instagram and go and follow me, make sure you turn on the bell, notification squad, and da-da-da-da-da. Do I do any of that? No. Before today's vlog starts, guys, I do want to just quickly say, if you like my vlogs and you want to watch them every day or so on and so forth, you get the point, you want to be notified, go ahead and do turn on that bell. When you click that bell, it doesn't turn on notifications straight away. You actually get an option to have frequent notifications or notifications all the time. So if you're a hardcore fan, please turn on the frequent notifications. And if you want to be notified about my videos just kind of regularly, then click the regularly, kind of regularly option.
Very nice. Getting a good picture of everybody so we look nice and handsome and thin.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
And then the fate of the break was taken out of the hands of the riders. A movable bridge became an immovable obstacle for the quartet.
Agree that the immigration problem is a problem and it does need to be addressed and it does need to be fixed.
Interesting.
But making those comments, those racist comments, do not help.
And if you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
Oh, that's no.
In the sense that, you know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying is
Connect! And let me tell you that I am actually earning around $1,400 on an everyday basis, 7 days a week. What? I am right now independently, financially independently. I am saying to so many people who said that this was going to be a con artist game, that this was going to be a scammer game. Hey, you're going to lose all your money. My wife still doesn't believe in me.
So I'm just here to pick up my wallet because I forgot my wallet in his car.
And while I'm here,
yeah.
What is this?
I have no clue. Oh my God.
Small glass pipe. I'm pretty sure it's methamphetamine. Have you used drugs before?
Only weed. Sometimes I smoke
Just weed.
Yes.
Okay.
A little bit of meth, but it's been 90 days that I haven't touched anything at all.
Okay. Have you used your phone today?
Yeah, I was using to call Raj before I fell asleep.
Okay,
yeah.
Raj is not Susan, right?
Susan? No.
Who's Susan?
Susan, you know what? I have no clue.
But you sent a message several hours ago saying you have snow and weed, baby, and we can party a little.
Snow and weed, baby, and party a little?
Yeah, this is your outbox.
That wasn't mine. That wasn't mine.
You didn't send this text message?
No. Who is this message like?
Yeah, no baby 100 for an hour, so it sounds like haggling on her price.
No text, no.
The second thing I wanted to address in this video is the comments of me being a rich kid. I'm gonna go ahead and address you guys right now. That is not the case. Shut up! That is not the case with this channel. You know, you guys might be on the wrong channel if you're thinking that I'm a rich kid of some sort. I'm just trying to address that, guys. I've worked very hard for what I've got on my channel, and I take that with pride and joy. And the last thing is, my BMW is coming soon. However, I also just copped my mom's Benz because she's getting a second car, or I guess you could say a new car for herself. And
well, I heard that you were hosting the Academy Awards.
That is true. Thanks.
And on my way in, I went down to the souvenir store downstairs, and I found this.
Oh, wow.
And
What
I
does
wanted
it
to
say?
give it to you, because on it, it says... Best host.
Best host. Oh, I'm
best
the...
host ever.
Can I keep the bag? Wow, what a...
I believe you're going to be the best host ever, my friend.
Well, thank you. Well, I hope I can't imagine that would be true, but I can only disappoint.
What can go wrong?
Moonlight has won Best Picture. Moonlight, Best Picture.
All right, you know her. She's one of the hosts of Outnumbered, and today she is cooking with friends.
Harris Faulkner and Adora Bella join us with a special holiday recipe. You're going to make peach cobbler.
We are, and good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
You are my friend
Good
Bella.
morning.
Good to see you.
Good morning.
Great to see you. Hi, Bella. Bella, tell them what you're going to do.
I'm going to pour the mixture into the bowl.
All right, Bella has added all
You're
the...
done, stir, sweetie?
So far.
All right,
With
so
this?
now I'm going to take my peaches and I'm just going to lay
Which is great that they're
them
canned, by
in
the way,
here.
because you can do this any time of the year.
You can do this.
I love
do
that.
it in the summer,
So
and I put fresh strawberries in here too.
Oh,
what a good idea.
Right?
Do you make Kool-Aid?
That's another.
I'm going to try this.
Do I do what?
Make Kool-Aid.
No, I don't make
Uh,
Kool-Aid,
she's already
but
wanted
I
to
made
do
an
the summer.
adult beverage for us.
She does. She wrote it out.
Harrison Crocker. Through the magic
350, 60 minutes.
Through the magic of television and wines and
DJ Khaled signed a deal to be Weight Watchers' new social media ambassador. The word weight is a homophobe. What is a homophobe?
Somebody that doesn't like gay people?
Oh, I said homophobe, didn't I?
My dream has been to write a book. I have been a bookworm since the minute I could read. It's all I did. All I did was read. Books are still, to me, so special and so important. When I was younger, I used to write short stories all the time. When all my friends would be out playing, I would come home and sit on my computer because I was writing a book. It was just something that I loved to do. So Penguin contacted me a while back, like, hey, have you ever, thought about writing a book? And I was like, of course. Like, I would absolutely love to write a book. I would love to have something that I've done myself, that, has come from my brain and gone into pages and people can buy it.
Carson, California. Mayor Jim Deere presides over a city council meeting. At the podium, community activist Vera DeWitt wraps up her argument on why the mayor should be removed from office.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, lower your voice. Quit interrupting me. That's all.
Thank you. As DeWitt leaves the podium, she spots one of the mayor's staunchest allies.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
She hit her right in the eye. She hit her right in the eye. Stop that woman from leaving the room. She struck the woman. She should be arrested. Vera DeWitt just struck a woman in the eye. I'm going to call a doctor.
DeWitt is fined $1,500 and sentenced to 100 hours of community service and 52 hours of anger management classes.
How can any of you be in a bookstore when you don't know Paul Sheldon? When you've never read Misery? What is wrong with you all? I don't understand what is happening!
No worries, man, no worries.
Looking for a cock-a-doodle ball!
I can order it for you. Or see if another store nearby might have it.
Ever lost something at an airport? You probably wondered where that digital camera or iPod really ended up. Well, tonight, we've got a sting operation that could bring you some answers. Sometimes your favorite shiny toys can end up in the homes of people who screen your baggage, the TSA officers at the security gate. With the help of simple tracking technology and some tempting bait, ABC's Brian Ross brings us this Nightline Investigates.
Orlando, where our iPad was last seen in the hands of TSA officer Andy Ramirez.
We waited 2 weeks before we showed up at Ramirez's house.
The tracking device shows that it's located right here at this address.
Okay.
Is it here?
No, sir.
And again, Ramirez denied knowing anything about the missing iPad.
Did you take it?
No, sir.
You did not take it?
No, sir.
But shortly after we set off an audible alarm on the missing iPad, Ramirez produced it.
Sir.
You found it. There it is.
Okay, turn the camera off.
With his TSA uniform now off, Ramirez said it was his wife who had taken the iPad, not him.
Come on in, sir.
No, I don't want to come inside. I want you to explain how this iPad left at a TSA screening station ended up in your house.
I'm so embarrassed.
Your wife?
My wife said she got the iPad and brought it home.
You know, that can't be true because the last time we saw it, it was in your hands.
Have I taken any trips out of the United States that lasted 24 hours or more? Like, spiritually?
Yeah.
Also, if you're in the air, it's not like technically out. Like, how high is the United States? Have you ever thought about that? I want to get, to the air and be like a different type of, like American. Like, I'm in the air, like I want to be like an Aryan.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in England, we were preparing some young English boys. They're from very... preparing them for
Come on.
Thank you. Preparing them for First Communion.
It's not like I'm a bad guy. I am a good guy who made a bad decision.
Google Preferred dropped you from their service.
Yeah.
Do you think that was fair of them to do?
I understand that they needed to take a stance. And while I don't necessarily maybe agree with it, I do respect it. I do respect it.
But how does that affect your bottom line?
Want to know the real answer?
Yeah, of course.
It hurts, but it's not like I'm drowning. It's.
At 22 years old, I bought my first house for $6.5 million.
I don't.
But I wasn't quite satisfied, so I had a koi pond put in. Painted the walls of the guest house. Bought a giant truck known as the Yeti. Bought a school bus, and then turned it into a cool bus. Installed a home theater system.
I try not to live my life thinking about money, because money doesn't make me happy.
Each time our next guest pays a visit to this show, he risks life and limb, specifically my life and my limbs, to entertain you. He is a beast master. He's handy with a hammer, too. He has a new special called Pet Nation Renovation, premiering Wednesday night on Animal Planet. Please welcome the Canadian Tarzan, Dave Salmoni. What is this? Oh, right.
Okay. Okay, it's just
You already, the animals are out of control.
Hello, everybody. You're all right. You're all right.
And then the fate of the brake was taken out of the hands of the riders. A movable bridge became an immovable obstacle for the quartet. They could not pass, and as the bridge lifted, they could only wait helplessly at the barriers for the pack to catch them.
I caught up with Chelsea and Michael, who were jogging by and were nice to just stop for a quick second. And I said, what are you doing running? And you're saying it was really good out?
It's the perfect texture for running. Very low impact when it's dry snow, so your feet don't get wet.
Oh. All right, thanks. We've seen a lot of people out here, like you said, running, sledding, just enjoying it. One thing, oops.
Okay, I'm about to put on these glasses that are going to cure my color blindness for the first time in my life.
let me tell you about the color of blue. Oh, what about the color? Oh, red, I think it is. How about yellow? You guys like yellow? Oh, what about a little green, huh? How about green? Purple? You guys like purple? Oh.
Nice.
Look at your little girl, look at your little boy. You love them, don't you?
Yes, I do.
But you don't think they're yours.
Just everybody just kept on, every time we were out somewhere, my family, they would just say that they're not, there's no way at all.
Amanda says she didn't cheat on you.
That's what she says.
You believe her?
A part of me wants to believe her,
Yeah.
but the insecurities with everything that's went on in our life, everything's just hard.
Can I tell you something? We asked her to take a lie detector test. She wouldn't do it.
All he does is question our twins, and I'm positive he's the father. I have never cheated on James.
When it comes to 4-year-old Stormy James, you are not the
Over it.
I like your voice though, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of soft.
Thank you. Thank you. I like yours as well. Track soon, hopefully. That'd be great. Feature.
Get some late night phone call and that.
Of course, yeah. Pillow talk and that.
You ready for that?
You know, pillow talk, a little bit of pillow talk.
A little
be good.
pillow and that.
Yeah, that would be nice.
We could talk in the daytime.
Yeah.
You're quite scintillating.
Scintillating.
Yeah.
Nice. Define that.
What's that?
Define it.
Define what?
Scintillating.
You define it.
You define it. You said it.
English is not really my strongest subject.
Of course. Well, I'm glad you said it.
Power to the women! No more violence against women! Power to the women! No more violence against women! I support it, I support it.
20 years.
No, but I'm all up for that non-violence against women. I'm not violent, whoa. I'm not violent, no, I'm supporting everything you guys do. It's excellent. Power to the women! No more... Shut up! What the hell are you doing? What's wrong with you? Why did she do that? Fucking women power. I'm not. That's ridiculous. Oh my God, women power. How's about some paddy power? Silly woman. What's wrong with you?
Which one of the other players on the other team would you say are your biggest competition in this game?
No one, bitch.
Well, you have lost 3 matches in a row, so that kind of makes you the
This is iPhone 10. It is the biggest leap forward since the original iPhone.
The display fits edge to edge, top to bottom. Wow. The band is made from a surgical grade stainless steel. It's both durable and polishes to a beautiful finish. What? 2 beautiful finishes, space gray and silver. Nice. So now, when you want to go to the home screen, you simply swipe up from the bottom. You can pick from a dozen different animated emojis to share and express whatever.
You said that you weren't sure if you were going to buy the iPhone 10. Why is that?
I'm just worried about what it provides me. I'd rather wait and watch that one, and I'm happy with my iPhone 8, which is the same as an iPhone 7, which is the same as iPhone 6, based to me. So I'm doing pretty well. I think I'll watch other people in this case.
Biggest leap forward since the original iPhone.
Surgical grade stainless steel, animated emoji.
A whole bunch of first names that I don't like. I don't like footballers' names. I don't like names after seasons of the year. I don't like geographical location names, celebrity names, things like Apple, things like, you know, Tilly Fizz or Jolly Apple, whatever they've decided to call their crazy.
Poppy.
My child's called Poppy.
Yes.
It's a flower. A geographical seasonal.
No. They're not like Latin.
Poppy's quite
You should
jolly.
call it to the Latin name for Poppy. That would have been really posh.
Interestingly, though, other people have criticised me for calling her Poppy because they say Poppy's a naughty name. So
So
parents do
what
criticise
about
each other.
geographic stuff?
Geographic. Oh, so Brooklyn, or London.
Your
or...
child's called India.
Yes, but you know, that's because it's not related to a location. That's because it's
India
related
isn't
to
a location?
No.
We're talking about education.
India's a very, very lovely name for a very lovely child.
I think Katie was on gas and air when she chose those names.
Yeah.
The Flat Earth Society believes that the Earth is a flat disk, and the North Pole is right in the center. The continents and oceans are around it, and around the outside edge is a 150-foot wall of ice holding the ocean.
I am sick of all you round earth believers saying that the earth is not flat. I'm Schmitty, part of the Flat Earth Society, and I'm going to tell you why the earth is flat.
Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
الثقة لمن؟ الثقة لمن؟ بمعمر والعسكري بمعمر في التنفيذ يضيع بالفعل لاعب شاب الثقة، والحكم يأمر بإعادة تنفيذ الضربة الترجيحية ولا وهدف لفريق. هنا الإعادة، الكرة لعبت وعادت لخلف الحارس خالد العسكري. يعني قلت هذه مباراة.
What's your name, my love?
Mary.
You have a day job?
Yeah, I'm a support worker.
What is it you're going to do for us today?
Today I'm going to do a comedy.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies. How are you feeling today? Are you all right?
Yes.
No, you are all left.
NANI?!
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Sometimes you get these lava bridges that cross them over, sort of in the same way you get snow bridges over crevasses, but you've got to be really, really careful crossing these, just because you don't know what's solid and what's hollow underneath.
Challenges, complete them. For
Right.
example, exchange players that you just packed. We just packed some of these players. We
Right.
put them in a SBC. You submit, and watch this, James. Claim reward. Wait for it. Bang. Look at that. And now, you can use that kit in game.
Oh, just
your
the kit?
Your team, yeah. Just
Oh,
the
I
kit.
saw a picture of Ronaldo. I presumed we got Ronaldo. I didn't realise we'd got a new T-shirt.
Yeah.
Sorry, is that what we're really excited about? That we've got a new T-shirt?
But look, it's an Xbox branded.
Guys,
limited
you're
edition
not going to
kit.
believe this. We've just got a new T-shirt to wear.
Yeah.
Have you ever met footballers? Can you imagine walking into a dressing room and going, guys, you're not going to believe it. Who wants a new T-shirt?
Well, this is a bit awkward because right down here, as if it's leapt off the screen, we have your very own
Lunchbox kit.
Wow.
There you are. That's for you, James. Congratulations. We
all
got you a new
mine.
T-shirt. We got you.
Hang on. Wait.
Oh no. I can get in the front. Hi there. Ugh.
Wait, is that off? Can you turn it off?
It's just a live stream. I'm not recording a video.
Okay, yeah, if you can turn it off. So.
I can't. It's like a live stream. It's not recording. Don't worry. It's not recording or anything.
So what is it doing?
I'm just talking to my friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just exploring LA, and so they're just watching.
How was your night?
Good. How was your night?
Good. What's your name?
Caroline.
Sebastian.
Sebastian, nice to meet you. You were looking for Caroline, right?
Yeah, where are you visiting from?
From Washington, D.C.
Oh, D.C.
Well, I live here.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Are you an Uber?
No.
Oh my god, drop me off.
It's not like I'm a bad guy. I am a good guy who made a bad decision.
Google Preferred dropped you from their service. Yeah. Do you think that was fair of them to do?
I understand that they needed to take a stance. And while I don't necessarily maybe agree with it, I do respect it. I do respect it.
But how does that affect your bottom line?
Want to know the real answer?
Yeah, of course.
It hurts, but it's not like I'm drowning. It's
At 22 years old, I bought my first house for $6.5 million. But I wasn't quite satisfied, so I had a koi pond put in. Painted the walls of the guest house. Bought a giant truck known as the Yeti. Bought a school bus, and then turned it into a cool bus. Installed a home theater system.
I try not to live my life thinking about money, because money doesn't make me happy.
I'm not going to do it because I shouldn't do this, right, Grandmaster? No. Okay, Grandmaster Bruce Silva here. There's a big demonstration that's coming up next week, Saturday, but for now we have a sneak peek. So we're going to start right over here. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
21.2 pounds.
That's the brick right there?
Right.
Okay. And why the glass?
I'm going to break that concrete slab with that glass without breaking the glass.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. That's incredible. Wait, no, and to be honest, I actually felt these bricks. These are real bricks. I mean, there's no don't. Oh! Wow! Check it out, baby. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, Hey, everybody. My name is Carlos Matos, and I am coming from New York City, New York. Let me tell you guys that I am so excited. I am so happy. I am really so thrilled to be right now sharing this amazing, glorious, super and exciting moment of my life with all of you guys. And let me tell you that we are really changing the world as we know it. The world is not anymore the way it used to be. No, no, no. Be connected. actually earning around around $1,400 on an everyday basis, 7 days a week. What? I am right now financially independently. I am saying to so many people who said that this was going to be a con artist game, that this was going to be a scammer game. Hey, you're going to lose all your money. My wife still doesn't believe in me.
This is a Baracus cherub. It's actually been a very tough piece to do. We've been working on it for about 8 hours right now. We still got quite a ways to go on it. It's a beautiful piece when we'll be done.
Now, will you do some ice carvings on the spot while you're out here?
Yes, absolutely. We're doing some of the carvings each day. And again, you'll see me working on this piece a little later on in the freezer and finishing it up. But for example, this weekend we're going to be doing some gargoyles off of the Notre Dame Cathedral. So there'll be some other pieces that are recognizable.
Now, can I take a closer look at this? Because why is this your oh my God. I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Are you serious?
I'm so sorry. It was just an accident. We'll talk to management.
I'm tired of guys like this.
Okay, so this is just a series we do where we let people know my point of view. There are two genders. Go ahead and change my mind. It's the opposite of cable news. We're not going to edit anything out of context. You said you disagreed. I'm open to new ideas.
Well, I'm wondering the phrasing of the question. Are you arguing that there's not more than like man and woman? Or are you arguing there's not a difference between sex and gender, or?
Yeah, I think there are two genders, male and female.
Okay, so you're saying that male and female is a gender, not a sex.
Yes.
Okay, so. Both. Okay, and see that's where I would have to disagree.
Okay, how so?
That male and female is something that would be by birth. For example, you probably have a penis, a male sex organ, as would I. But
why would you assume that?
Do you?
But you assumed it, though.
Okay, I did. I apologize.
No, listen, you don't need. Yeah. I'm not trying to do any gotcha.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me that you assumed that I have a penis. Right. Why?
I don't know, man.
So this is a one-of-a-kind piece. There's no other one like this particular one in the world. And you can see the tracks go this way. And it's really cool because it records much more accurately than... Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good. Now, are you done with that then?
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Power to the women! No more violence against women! I support it, I support it.
20 years.
No, but I'm all up for that. Non-violence against women. I'm not violent. Whoa. I'm not violent. No. I'm supporting everything you guys do. It's excellent. Power to the women! No more...
We are all here.
Oh my days. Hey, relax. Relax. I'm totally with everything you do. I'm with everything you do.
Violent act. You don't know.
You're giving all the feminists a bad name. Relax. Whoa, relax. Relax yourself. Relax. You're giving all these people a bad name now. Be the feminist. I'm supporting it. Power to the women. No more violence. Stop shouting at me. Just enjoy the thing. Don't be making it all aggressive.
You being next to her.
Oh, I'm a man. I supported it. How much? Why did you step on my primaries? What's wrong with you? Go, move back now. Give it up. Don't be so angry. Bloody feminist. Give it up. Give it up. Don't be so aggressive. Exactly. You're so aggressive. Relax. I'm supporting this. Stop shouting in my face. I'm supporting this. Shut up. Relax. Shut up. What the hell are you doing? What's wrong with you? Why did she do that? Fucking women power. I'm not. That's ridiculous. Oh my God, women power. How's about some potty power? Silly woman. What's wrong with you?
As they come across the line here, you'll see that Russo has probably put, what, 3 bike lengths between himself and Morantino. Morantino also just gapping Nacho for the time being. We're on the final lap as he's busy celebrating. And I think, well, either we're miscalculated or he has. No, he's punching the air, he's celebrating, I think, and I think this race is still going on here, and he hasn't reeled all the lines. He's dancing his way to victory here. That is absolutely superb. It will be the checkered flag this time by. Thank you very much, and what a run that was. Big defensive shimmy it was, punches the air, beautifully taken.
Take some questions.
This is actually a question from my sister Annabelle, and she's actually watching. So,
Watching on
she's
what?
watching online.
Online?
Yeah,
It's
this
online?
Is, yeah. Hello?
Honestly, you can't breathe in this world. You know? You cannot breathe. It's all online. Yeah.
Yeah, and anyway, so I was wondering if you could respond and look at the camera and say Annabelle, because it's to her. If that would be all right. I mean. Just rather than looking at me.
Let's pretend this is Larry David from the show.
That's right. Just what I was going to suggest. Exactly.
Yeah. Tell your sister she could have come. Okay.
She's in
and
California.
asked her own goddamn question. Yeah.
Well, she's in California in school, so
I'm
that's
sorry.
why she's
Sorry,
there.
Annabelle.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, Annabelle. What are you studying?
She is. She's studying public relations and film at USC.
Fascinating. And Annabelle, what is your question?
Her question, if you could look at the camera.
Do you believe the balls on this guy? Jesus Christ.
That do agree that the immigration problem is a problem and it does need to be addressed and it does need to be fixed.
Interesting.
But making those comments, those racist comments, do not help.
And if you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
Oh, that's no.
In the sense that, you know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying is
Tim, he donated $10. He said, shout out to all my young Samus mains. So thank you, Tim. We appreciate that.
Don't read that.
What?
See what I knew better, dude. EE just,
I get
EE
it.
falls for the.
I thought he was like doing it for Tim or for.
Just stop. Just stop.
My bad.
Admit defeat, dude. You lost.
My bad. He typed the letter 4.
Yeah, where's your apology video?
I apologize. He typed the letter. He wrote the letter 4 instead of. Come on, Zach. All right, I'm sorry, Zach. Oh, Zach, I'm sorry.
You fell for the oldest trick in the
Oh
book.
my God.
Shouts to the $1 donation from Jenna Tools.
Hold on. No, you just did it. You just did it. You just did it. You see,
They got me.
I'm not
They got
alone.
me.
They victimize us.
The Seattle Police Department has 8 different oversight boards.
8?
The Seattle Police Department's oversight boards are designed explicitly so that police cannot be brought up on charges.
Right.
So that's the failure of capitalism.
And it does what it's it does what it's supposed to do, but what it's supposed to do isn't right.
And that's the failure of capitalism.
Right.
Okay.
No, the failure of capitalism is that even when it's working the way it's supposed to,
People still get hurt, and that's
it's still not succeeding.
Not succeeded.
because individuals are still being repressed.
I see.
And that is what capitalism is inherently an oppressive system.
And the communism is inherently a what system?
Successful and
Successful.
not repressive. It's the point of communism is liberation. So it's a society that puts people's common needs before individual selfishness.
And when was the last time that the communist system ever succeeded? It was its failures.
Things to his fans that should not be allowed to be made fun of or talked about in that type of way.
You're not me. No one knows who you are.
And so for me, it's about stopping that.
No. Your name is Comedy Shorts Gamer.
You're down here.
So I'm not going to delete it.
You're making fun of something that could be out of someone's control. There are so many people out there who feel comfortable in their own bodies. It doesn't matter how big they are. And everyone should feel comfortable in their own bodies, and everyone can look however the they want.
I'm saying this now.
Whoa, hold on. First thing I noticed, man boobs.
And for you to make fun of somebody for their attributes that they might not be able to control is up, and you need to be stopped.
You're not me. No one knows who you are. No. Your name is Comedy Shorts Gamer. So I'm not gonna...
I've said it for 7 years. I've said it for longer than 7 years. I have never doped. If you consider my situation, a guy who comes back from arguably, a death sentence, why would I then enter into a sport and dope myself up and risk my life again? That's crazy. I would never do that. No way. As far as I'm concerned, this is really going to be the end of the story. This is sort of my last public appearance on it, and there's nothing else I can do.
Did you ever take banned substances to enhance your cycling performance?
Yes. I have never doped.
In the eyes of the law is worth more.
How strange is it that we put like a monetary value on actual life itself? Wow, it's just such a strange concept.
Yeah.
Did you see that guy accidentally hit that moose with his car?
No.
Holy shit, Jamie, pull that video up.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.